Hey everyone, Darren Carnell here. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my studio. I am taking a 5-10 minute break from painting, having a bit of coffee, and I want to talk to you about a new toy that I've got in my studio. Now, I did a bit of a teaser on this on my Instagram feed when I got the box delivered before I'd opened it or anything. One person got it right. Everyone was guessing what they thought it might have been. It's the best thing. It's now part of my studio. It essentially helps me turn my studio when I'm doing my either YouTube videos or my Patreon painting tutorials that I do all the time, where I will film me painting. It helps me essentially turn my studio into like a TV studio, and it makes things much, much easier. It's so cool, and it's actually a lot of fun as well. Let me finish my coffee, and I'm going to bring the overhead camera in, the one that I use for my painting, and I'll show you what it is, because it's down there on my desk. Okay, let me swing this camera around and bring it down, so you can see the camera there. That's the camera that's normally pointing down. So when I'm doing my painting tutorials, for those who have never seen them, that camera will be pointing down and I will be painting underneath it, and people get nice good close-ups of all my work, and I tell them how to paint. That's over on my Patreon. But for now, let's change over to the other view. I've got it pointing a little bit forward now, so it's sort of pointing just in front of me. This is a big shelf that goes across my desk and my computer monitors sit on. I've got two screens in front of me, and they sit on this shelf. That's actually my computer under there. That little tiny thing. This is the new toy. That is the side of that silver thing there is the edge of my microphone. I've got a microphone that's on, in fact, excuse the squeaking that'll probably happen, but if I turn it around, there's the microphone, which is on an arm, so I can bring it in and out when I need it. Now, let's get this back where I needed it. There you go. This thing is the best thing on the planet, at the moment anyway. It's called a Stream Deck, and it essentially lets me program easy ways of changing things instantly with one push of a button. That used to take me a lot longer when I'm painting. Sort of my trackpad, my mouse, this thing gets put out of the way. I just hit the microphone there. So when I'm working, my keyboard and my mouse, they're out of the way. So if I need to click something, if I need to press something, and people who have watched my videos, my painting videos, will know this. You'll see me going, hang on, where's my mouse? Okay, hang on, where's the cursor on my screen? I can't see it. Okay, hang on, where was the thing I needed to click on? And it takes me ages to find the thing, whereas now I can just go poof and click a button and it's done, and it's so much better. Alright, so I've got this laid out, and I'm still getting to grips with this, and this will change as I get used to it, but I've got this laid out at the moment in a way that I think is the easiest for me to use with my recording software that I make my videos. In fact, while I'm talking to you, let me put me in the corner. That button says close up with corner. So, hello, I'm down here now. I've got this set up for my recording software that I use when I'm making my videos, my painting videos, but, and this is the magic bit of this, each button is not just a sticker like you can have. There are keyboards where you can put stickers on, they work. No, each button, it's an LCD screen, and they change, and that is so good. You've basically got unlimited amount of combinations that you can have, because each one can do a different thing. So on this screen, and this is the main screen, this is what it comes on as. That top layer, that top row, are all just opening programs that I use when I'm working. That's my recording software, that's my emails, that's iMovie if I'm editing a video, stuff like that. Down here I've got some music controls for if I'm playing music when I'm working, if I'm not making tutorials. Because when I'm making tutorials, I have on the music that you can hear now, because it's royalty-free music and I can use it on my videos. But if I'm working and I'm not filming, which doesn't happen that much lately, but it happens sometimes, I can use those buttons to control iTunes, which is just a lot easier than having to bring iTunes to the front and click on it. These buttons control the brightness of the actual button screens themselves. And then these two control, these are folders, because you can have things within folders. So that one is web shortcuts, so YouTube, Patreon, Moonfruit for if I'm editing my website. That one opens my website. If I go back, this one that says live, which is the red version of the OBS button, go into that and there's my recording setup. So again, I've got another folder on here. If I go into that, that is a folder where I choose my start titles. So when I start each video, I'll have it on a version of the start title. Now, if I'm doing a video like this, it will just start on my web address as I've just had that. But if I'm doing a tutorial, let's say I'm painting Kylo Ren, I would select, oh, hang on. Wrong camera, Darren. All right, there you go. Close-up camera. See, that was so much easier for me to do. I didn't have to look at the screen or anything. So let's see, if I want to do my titles, I did have that one lit up, www, so that's the title card for my web address. If I am painting and I wanted to record a Kylo Ren painting tutorial, which is one that we're in the middle of at the moment on Patreon, turn that off, turn on Kylo Ren, and you can see easily which one is lit up. Go back, and then when I want to go to the start titles, push the one that says start titles, boom, Kylo Ren tutorial card. It's so good, seriously. But the fun that you can have with it, let's go back to the corner. Now, so that's all the serious stuff. And down here is the record button that turns my mic on and off. That restarts the music that you're hearing. So when I record, because that music is sort of the way it's set up. I'm not in the corner. Why am I not in the corner? Get in the corner. Hello. The music is on an eternal loop on this program. So when I open it, it starts and then it just loops. So by the time I get around to pressing record, the music's halfway through. But I just want it to start at that nice fade in that you get at the beginning. So I've got a restart music button that I set up, and I basically press restart music, record, turn my mic on, go to my main camera. Boom, 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 boom. 4 button presses that are so much easier than what it used to be, using my cursor and finding the little bits that I needed to click on. Oh my god, this is so much easier, but fun. A folder here called memes. I love this so much. So if I do something when I'm painting and I mess up and I get things wrong, or I just do something so stupid, which people who watch my videos will know that happens quite a bit. I love that so much. If I'm apologising to people because I'm really, really sorry. It's the best thing ever. Now, it's very easy to get carried away and do those all the time, but I'm so far have resisted. I'm being quite good, and I'm only using them if they are really, really, really appropriate. But if I go back to close up with me in the corner, down here again, go back into memes, if I do something really, really clever, there's loads. I mean, look at this. Bring it back. Hello. Oh, John Travolta on my desk. So that is that. Let me turn that off. Get the camera out the way. So that is the new toy for my studio. And it is a toy and it is a gadget, and I love gadgets. I love technology. I love all of that kind of stuff. So that for me is really exciting just on those terms. It's a little piece of television studio in my painting studio, and I love that. But it does serve an unbelievably practical purpose in that it makes my life when I'm making videos, whether they're just talky videos like this or painting tutorial videos, especially those, because you know, I'll have a paintbrush in my hand and I'll have paint that I'm using and I'll be working on other things. My desk will be, all my painting stuff will be in front of me on my desk and I'll be working on all of that, and I don't want to be thinking, hang on, where's my trackpad? Okay, where's the cursor gone? Okay, there it is. Now what did I need to click? I needed to click the title. Doing that in the middle of a video is not only a pain in the arse, it's kind of unprofessional looking. So to just be able to go, oh yeah, I want to do titles without even thinking about it, haha, it's brilliant. It's so good. So that's my new toy. That's probably my 10-minute break. Oh, 10 minutes and 31 seconds. Talk about timing. I didn't even have to think about that. Okay, that's it, no more. So that's it, 10 minutes over. I'm getting back to painting. I've got 2 big statues that I'm working on. One is almost finished. I've got 10 heads that are in various stages of being painted, and then another 12 months worth of stuff to get through. But it's exciting, it's good. I'm painting again, which feels good. After the last few months, where those of you who are following me know what was getting in the way. Life, essentially, for those who weren't following me, life got in the way. I wasn't painting as much as I kind of needed to. We're back now, we're doing this again, and that is going to help. So that is that. I am going to go. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say. No, as always, follow me on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and Patreon if you're interested in learning how I paint, if you're interested in painting lessons, if you're interested in being taught how to paint the sort of things that I paint, and watch me paint something from start to finish, and it might be like 16-20 hours long. You'll get to watch the entire thing with me explaining what I do, how I do it, why I do it. If you're interested in that, that's over on Patreon. If you're not, follow me everywhere else and you'll get all the normal stuff. And that's it. I will see you soon. I've got my finger on the button now, and I don't even have to look to push the end button. This is so cool. This is like, it's so freeing. It's unbelievable. Although I do have to get used to it because I'm still looking down to double check that I've got my finger on the right button, even though I know I have. I'll see you guys soon. Look after yourselves. Be kind to someone. Be kind to an animal. Just look after the planet in some kind of way. And I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.